Alright, hello, my name is Ode, and we are going to be looking at Mini Metro. Mini Metro, it is an early access game released today on Steam for $6.99 US dollars. And yeah, it's been developed by Dinosaur Polo Club. Don't know much about them. Don't believe they released anything else. So what is it? What is Mini Metro? Well, Mini Metro is a strategy metro city metro planner game. As you can see, the art style here is done in the typical metro city map style. It's really cool. Anybody familiar with public transportation in big cities will be very familiar with this. So what is it? Well, let's see here. First things first, I don't know if you've noticed, there is no sound. This is how they released it today. I'm going to go into changelog here, and we will look up major issues. It is the Mini Metro beta. Thanks for giving it a spin. Major issues. No audio is present yet. Disaster Piece. The Disaster Piece is doing the sound and music for this game. Is on the case. We're excited for it. So that is the first thing. So it's... If you would like sound while you play, well, you can, I guess, load it up in the background and play your favorite music over it. Unfortunately, that means there is no sound for this lovely look at this lovely game. So there's a bunch of other stuff here about what they're planning on developing in the future. But we will shortly get to some of that, the major stuff, in a second. So go back to play. We'll go into the options menu. The resolution and the video settings are all done in a launcher pre-game. So you have your resolution. There is 5 or 6 presets for your graphical options. This game doesn't look super graphically intensive. I don't believe it is super graphically intensive. I got this thing up on Fantastic. There's languages. There is a lot of languages. We're going to stick with English US. But there is a ton of different languages, as you can see. But we will stick with English US. We have a night mode. I do prefer to play in the day mode. There is a colorblind mode. I am not colorblind, and an accelerated start. I'm not really sure what this does exactly, but it's checked, and whatever it is. Anyway, so what is it? Well, let's get right into it, right? Okay, so Zen and Extreme are game modes that are planned and not yet released. So these are basically different types of games. Extreme, Zen. There's Classic. We're going to be playing Classic. It's all the same game, I'm pretty sure. It just has to do with the speed or the chaos injected into it. There's different maps here. We have London, Paris, New York City. We also have St. Petersburg, Sao Paulo, Hong Kong, Cairo, and Auckland. They are not open right now. The little mappy things at the bottom there show a good little picture. Sorry. A good little picture of what they might look like in the future. But for right now, this is what we have. London, Paris, and New York City. And I have played London. I have played Paris. So we're going to take a look at New York City. Kind of a different map here. There is a leaderboard. Let's go down to the leaderboard. I don't make any claims to being any good at strategy games. But here is your ranking. I'm ranked 41st. I don't know how they do the ranking or what kind of server things they do, but 41, that's not too bad. So we'll go into New York City and we'll just jump right in. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to start a game. I'm going to explain the general mechanics, and then I'll probably start skipping through a little bit. But anyway, we'll start right at the beginning here. So I have if you wait long enough, a tutorial comes up. So if you grab one and just pull her through, there's my red line. and I have an immediate spring up of another station over here. I can go bing, bing, and bing, and grab another line. So I just started off with 2 lines. So your stations are these shapes. Next to the shapes, these little guys here will pop up. These are passengers, and they're trying to get to those shapes. So what you want to do is make it so that your passengers can get around the city, basically. And to do that, you make these lines between the stations. It is not super complicated. The general game mechanics are very easy to understand and very difficult to master. It is one of those cliche sayings that describe this game well. Easy to learn, difficult to master. And the game starts off slow, and this is the game. You just kind of massage your lines. And we're gonna skip through a lot of this. I want to show you what it looks like later on, but these do take a little while, about a half an hour. So we'll skip a lot of that, and I'll get to the middle stuff. So as you can see, the game is developed a little bit here. I got some red line kind of moving along in the center there. The green line is going out to the west from the main island. The purple line's kind of going through all of them. And you can see the little guys next to my stations. There are a ton of them at some of the stations, so I'm falling behind here a little bit. It does even out. I do bring this back a little bit, but we will get to that in a second. But as you can see, the game starts to develop a little bit into a cool looking map, and we'll bounce ahead a little bit so we can see how much farther this goes. All right, as you can see, I got a good little map going here. It's working out really well. I got one problem, and it's this square station right in the middle that keeps blinking. I can't seem to keep those guys down, and I make a last-ditch effort here to pull in the purple line and try and fix the green line and have them more specifically go east and west, but it doesn't work out. I end up losing. Anyway, that is how the game develops. It looks really cool. And yeah, any second here, I'm gonna blow up, unfortunately. And there it is. There I go. So that's it. That is Mini Metro in a nutshell. It's cool. I really like it. I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. What kind of game modes they're going to put into it. Are they going to add anything mechanically to it? I'll be honest, I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's a great puzzle all by itself. It's very dynamic. It really makes you think. It keeps you engaged. Yeah, it's a cool little game. It is, again, $6.99 on Steam, and it is an early access, so just mind that if you decide to pick it up. It is cool. I like it. All right. Thanks for watching.